last time we saw, some very interesting things happen in this, including me missing an unfortunate amount of the set. But this time, hopefully, I'll be able to give it my full attention. And finding the first good opening with that down tilt dash attack fair. Some nice little bit of percent up, but a good parry on the fair is going to start these combos. Gets one dare, there's dare two. But no more than that on Rob, it seems. These lasers. The jabs landing on the ground into the fair, but the king going to come back down with dare, or the nair of his own. Very even percent so far. There's the mash. What's going to happen? Goes for a back air. Very interesting option from both of them there, but very deep fight off stage. Poda finding the first fair. The king using a lot of his fuel to get back, and Poda going to nair him off. Doesn't have too much fuel left. He managed to air dodge back without using any more there. He has to air dodge again, and that's going to get naired. And that's the risk when you use too much fuel as Rob. Get put in those situations, and Jigglypuff definitely a character that can take advantage of that. No. King seeing how well he can clean up this stock. Looks for the up air, but Poda just barely getting around it with a nair. Again, tries to find the back air, but these nairs from Poda just interrupting all these kill moves. Grounded pound is going to catch the ledge guard attempt, gets the double fair. Can he finish this edge guard? King just opting to go very high, using all his fuel. But we saw what happened last time as Poda finds the grounded pound, tries to get an F smash off, but King going to get around it this time, so he gets back to stage. But at what cost? He's taken already 87% on this second stock. He's going to want to clean this up soon before this raged Jigglypuff takes him out. Jabs has him off stage, tries to swing out with the up air. Poda patiently waiting at the ledge this time, threatening that bear. Nair will catch that roll into ledge. What's going to happen this time? The king wants this up air, but this time Poda ready. Goes in with that pound. Has the king at the ledge. Tries to swing back on with the fair. Eventually finds the nair as he drops back down. Not quite enough to kill those. Tries to get the up air. Shields the fair and has him off stage again. Gyro is going to clean the king up to get back on the center this time, though. Looks for the laser, but Jigglypuff able to go over that pretty easily. Fair not going to kill with how stale it is at this point. Is he going to clean up the edge guard? Yes, from the edge, we'll be able to get the fair kill. Poda with so many of these parries on this Rob stuff, definitely a good way to get around Rob's falling options, and the king wants absolutely none of this. Jigglypuff, a slow enough character that it can be difficult to catch Rob going all the way under the stage like that. So he'll be able to hold on to the stock, see how much percent he can build up, but Poda doing an amazing job of parrying these landing nairs from the, or landing fairs and nairs from the king. Gotten quite a few stocks on them between these games we've seen them play. King does manage to get Gyro in hand, looking for these combos, but Nair just going to trade with the Gyro and put it away as he finds the fair afterwards. Get him at the ledge, and Poda's ledge trapping so far has been pretty good, but King managed to find the grab afterwards. Now has him in this situation himself, but these fairs from Poda just get him all the way to the other side of the stage, and now at the ledge himself. Comes back on with the Nair, but Poda waiting on the ground for that, catches him with the bear to send him right back to the right side of the stage. Nope, tries to catch the roll in, but the King just normally get up that time. Has Gyro in hand, so not going to get any crazy Gyro combos afterwards. Good parry on the Gyro, comes off with his edge guard, but the King going above it, using a decent amount of his fuel, but he still has enough left if he gets off stage one more time. Goes a little high, uses his fuel and those back airs. He can get back to ledge just fine, gets on stage, though, get his fuel back, and a good roll, but he falls out of the up smash and then hits him with the bear. Maybe a little too much rage, tries to go super low, tries to find that up air on the bottom of the stage, uses all his fuel, air dodges back to ledge. He's still surviving, but Poda ready for the roll in with the Nair, and that's going to take the stock in game one, going again to Poda.
Oh my god. Pretty surprising. Pretty surprising.
Alright, we see the King switching back to Dedede. We saw this be a little shaky last time. He is able to get some of those early kills with Dedede's strength, but saw what one dare can do to him if he can get these dare loops started. This time a little bit too close to the ledge, so the King only eats the single dare, but now has him off stage. It's back. Only eats the Nair with that super armor is going to be fine for him so far. Keeping it relatively even in percent, which is probably fine for DDD's high weight, but unfortunately can't quite get the last hit of that up air, so Poda able to keep this ledge trap going. Tries to get the spike there from the King, but these pounds from Poda being amazing at catching these 2 frames. He gets it again. This time going to be a little bit too early on the draw, but the damage is done as he finds another one. This time manages to get the last hit of the up air, so King able to get back on the center stage, but that bear almost killing him at this point. He's already up to 150, or almost 150 is Poda looking for these. Just keeps hitting them. And there's the fair to kill. Poda only at 76%, not too bad. Could die to like a random smash attack, but doesn't seem like King's been able to get something like that so far. He gets a couple hits of those dares, but nothing enough to start a loop so far. At least manages to get him off stage with that inhale and hit him with the Gordo, but Poda just able to jump over that up air. Tosses the Gordo back, hit him this time as he sets up the ledge trap. This is what DDD's good at, finds the F tilt. Now, what can he find with this gyro or Gordo? Amazing, or great use of the recatch to rethrow. Good read of that option from Poda, and he hasn't actually taken that much percent on the second stock so far. As I say that, though, Poda has him at the ledge. We've seen the situation be absolutely deadly for the King so far as he tries to get the rest punish. The King gonna get a nice 28% off of that F smash, but that was not worth it. It was nice and it looked cool, but even if that had killed, that would have been a stock trade from ahead, which wouldn't have been great unless he thought he could try to stay on stage with it, but I don't know. We'll see. It puts him in kind of awkward situations. Now gets spit off stage. The King, very high rage, could potentially find a stock quickly if Poda isn't able to clean this up, but he hasn't generally been having too much trouble with that. As I say that, King trying to swing out this F smash to catch like an air dodge in, good spit back of the Gordo, but Poda able to just catch him away with that fair. Delays his recovery to avoid the pounds this time. How is he going to come back down? Tries to come back down with the bear. Poda not able to punish it. Does manage to trade with that down tilt. Already up to 76%. Could die just off of a few hits from DDD, but we've seen how quickly Puff can build up damage. He's definitely not out of this game just yet. A little bit early on that Gordo throw. That doesn't end up going too badly for him as he finds the fair. Jigglypuff's used most of his jumps at this point, but able to come back onto stage just fine. Pound can do a lot of shield damage so far, but King probably not going to let himself get shield broken again. I'm assuming that's probably how it happened in the clip I missed earlier. Good grab, but Jigglypuff gets sent a little too far to find an up air afterwards. Great back air punch. That forward air is going to get the King on the board. 1-1 in a best of 3.
I mean, it's my fault.
Unsurprisingly, sticking with the DDD, but this time much smaller stage on Smashville. There's a ledge situation. Poda looking for these has already built up a nice 30%, but the King finding that landing Nair into the up tilt up air. Now has the fair off stage, trying to set up the ledge trap with these Gordos, but Poda going under that with the fair. Gets sucked up, spit off stage, goes far there. The King trying to get this back air at the ledge, but a great double hit after hitting that Gordo away, going to build up a lot of damage, and there's the first dare. Too high percent to get any loops, it seems, but these ledge situation, these pounds have just been doing so much work for Poda. This is microspacing, not pound. It's a different tournament, but Poda doesn't care.
I play her because I don't need combos. There's no combos.
Finds the very back hit of the fair there. Looking with the inhale. Can he clean up the edge guard? It's been difficult for him so far. He's able to get the ledge trap. Poda going to the other side of the stage. Didn't have legend vulnerability, so he just comes right back on with the pound. Able to build up a nice 30%. The king finding that shield drop with the bear. Brings this game to relatively even, but as I say that, Poda finds the pound. Can't get anything too much, but punishes that inhale. Now, gets the classic puff. Looking for this ledge guard. Gets the dare on the up B, but a good delay from the king is not going to avoid that pound. Can he do it again, though? Yes, he can. Can't quite catch the roll get up. Now, coming off stage, will get hit by one fair. Not quite going to be enough to get him off the blast zone, but it is enough to put him too far to recover. Only 13% in a very advantageous situation. The king going to need to get something big, but speaking of something big, there's two. This time just goes for the fair. Not able to keep the dare loops going too much further. Barely tippy toes away that Gordo right back into the king. Now it has him at the ledge. We've seen the king have so much trouble getting back on stage against this Jigglypuff. Between these pounds and these nairs, been doing so much work. But shields the dare, able to get a punish with a down throw fair. Good down tilt to put him off stage. Goes for the dash attack to try to claim the stock right there, but not gonna work. Gets the up air this time. He's been looking for that a lot as Rob, but finally managed to get it as Dedede. Nice way to take a stock out of that disadvantage there. And now good whiff punish on that pound, but unfortunately still getting hit off stage. Not getting too much more. Avoids the pound at ledge. But Poda coming off wants the blood, and that air dodge is going to be the end of the king, and Poda is going to be going into Losers Finals to face D.